Remember, there's some pretty important information here in the disclaimer. You might want to give the video a quick pause and read it.
Oh, hey everybody, it's me, Sonic! Sonic the Hedgehog! Just here to remind you that if you haven't already, make sure to hit that like button. And for even more amazing customs, don't forget to subscribe to Wake Angel 2001, because between you and me, they're way past cool.
Hello everyone, this is Wake Angel 2001 coming at you with a commission for Carly. It is one of her OCs, Shelly the Dog. Yay, another dog OC. Gotta show some support there. Okay, so in order to realize Shelly here, I had to use a Dr. Halsey body, which is pretty par for the course, but the head would be modified from Amy Rose. In fact, this is the same modified Amy Rose head that I used to make Chrissy the Squirrel some time ago. Except that I modified it even more, removing a large portion of the back of her head, because that would just make everything too big. And I wasn't able to remove the ears from the model, because Tinkercad's a little bit too clumsy on that. But, you know, once it was printed out, I was able to just sand them off, not a big deal. Then came a multi-tiered sculpting technique. So the first thing I did was make the Amy head round. Then I sculpted on like the ears for the dog head to fall over her bangs. Like Amy Rose's little spine bangs were in about the right place to be the dog ears, but they were too thick. But I did use them as a raft, like a scaffolding to support the ears while they dried. Then once they hardened, I peeled the ears off of the head, sanded the spines away, and then sculpted on a little bit of epoxy to give the head a little bit more roundness. And once that was on, I would glue the ears back onto the side of the head and have everything painted. So actually, I painted everything first and then stuck them back on the head, because this way I could get underneath the ears and get all the details without having to, you know, worry about getting paint in the wrong places. I also changed the shape of the eyes to match that surly expression that she has in the reference sheet. And once that was done, I sculpted on her little earring and added a ponytail, courtesy of Whisper the Wolf. Yeah, that's Whisper's ponytail from her 3D model, printed out and modified to fit onto this head. The body is mostly a repaint, so it's just Dr. Halsey's torso painted up with that whole look that it has going on. And unlike many other figures, she uses the same coat that Dr. Halsey wears. This one's painted to look like the coat that she has in the reference. And I know the word chaotix may be a little bit crooked along the shoulders, but hey, I invite you to paint letters less than a quarter of an inch tall on the back of an action figure with a paintbrush. You know, tell me how straight yours comes out. I also was able to capture that logo that she wears. Like, it's difficult to get all those curves at this size, but I think I managed to pull it off. The shoes are also from Chrissy the Squirrel, like the same thing. Isn't that cute? Yeah, I like versatility in models. Like, that's a great thing with 3D models. You can just use them over and over, and if you have to modify them, you can just use a little bit of sculpt. Modified, of course, to fit onto Dr. Halsey's legs, where, you know, cut off the shoes, use a toothpick to make sure there's a little bit more surface area in the connection so that they don't accidentally snap off when you're trying to move the knee. And the way that they're painted, Shelly has like these little knee pad things that were actually kind of already the same color as Dr. Halsey's pants, so I just left the knees unpainted. So, you know, I don't have to worry about anything peeling in there. That's a nice thing that I don't have to worry about for once. And yes, the hands are also that modified Amy Rose hand that I used to make Chrissy. Isn't Isn't that wonderful? All these things. Oh, did I use it to make Chrissy? I know I definitely used it to make that naked Amy Rose figure, but did I use it to make Chrissy? I'm not gonna go look into the pictures right now. I'm actually recording the audio. Okay, so the one thing I didn't elaborate on, you saw really earlier when I was showing off the ponytail that there was also a tail there. That's also Whisper's tail. I printed both Whisper's tail and her ponytail. Although I didn't take any pictures of the tail painted, so let's just take a look at the figure completed. And there she is! Look at her! All that little surly thing that she has going on. She just looks like a little yellow sass. She's a sassy little girl. And yeah, she retains all the fantastic articulation of the Dr. Halsey figure. Seriously, like, I would love to see a Mega Construx action figure just scaled up to like a 4-inch scale, and I bet it would hold up just as well. I bet it would even hold up if it was scaled up to 6 inches. I mean, it probably wouldn't be the same quality as a Marvel Legends or some other 6-inch figures, but it would definitely be at least, you know, on par. It would hold its own. Like if they made a 6-inch upscale of the Mega Construx action figure, I would totally use it to make stuff because it's a really good action figure base. Anyway, I digress. I was just filling in some time so you could see all the pictures of the character from every perspective, and I thank you all for watching this video. I promise the next custom will be up in significantly less than 2 weeks. This is Wake Angel 2001 signing off.